Hello there, I like it Dry Boy here, and welcome to my last to first challenge around Spain. We're going to be driving as the big chorizo himself, Carlos Sainz, in the McLaren, and we're going to see how we do. Can we get a
podium is probably quite unrealistic here, let's be honest.
But you never know, anything could happen. So without further ado, let's get right into the thick of things. On board with Carlos Sainz, of course, now Spain's only F1 driver on the grid after Alonso retired last year. But Carlos Sainz, the new hero in waiting. Turn 1 is a right-hander, not nearly that tight or that early. What is going on? He's gone in the pit lane the wrong way. Sainz, wait, what? Oh, there's pit lane paella apparently. Oh, he's had enough. He's sick and tired of waiting around. He's gonna quit. The grid is as follows then for the Spanish Grand Paella, which Carlos Sainz is now munching away at and becoming very thick. He's starting from last as a result and might have some ballast tomorrow in the race. However, the McLaren does look fast. Lando Norris in 7th, fastest of the rest at the midfield. Meanwhile, 2 Mercedes, 1-2, but that's not interesting, so we can discard that out of the way. But Sainz, starting from last, has a lot of work to do tomorrow if he's to finish well at his home race.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Lights out and away we go for the Spanish Grand Flamenco, and it is a bad start once again against the AI. Nothing's changed there. But coming down towards turn 1 at a rate of knots then, let's see if a gap opens itself up, and it does round the outside. We even go off track a bit to try and get past Kubica if we can, but it's not going to happen. We are just going to dispose of Russell for now, and hopefully we can get Giovinazzi quite soon as well, as the AI through turn 3 on lap 1 can be quite dicey to say the least. And so breaking early for turn 4, I say thank you very much for that invitation, Mr. Italiano. Giovinazzi, the pizza boy, has been overtaken, or has he? He's back down the inside, and we're trying to go around the outside of Kubica. That's not going to happen. I've done 2 different pronunciations. Tomato, tomato, okay? Just say it how you will. But Giovinazzi's not letting go of this cat's tail. He's trying to hold it round the outside, but he does think better of it. We squeeze him out, and that is P18. Now we are in pursuit of Robert Kubica. And we need to get past him quickly because we are not making as good a progress as other times as we dive it down the inside from Narnia. Rick Bobby would be immensely proud of us. That is P17. And now we are chasing after Lance Stroll. Engine's looking a bit like a barbecue grill out there. We could make burgers on our engine here in Spain. However, I think paella would be a good alternative in this Spanish climate. We are now after maple syrup merchant himself, Lance Stroll. And to be honest, I don't really want to be floundering around behind him. So even though I am miles back, we are just going to dive it down the inside and show no remorse. Squeeze him out. I don't even care if he has front wing damage. It's P16. And now we chase after Russia's favourite boy. I say that, though. Here I am on lap 3. Still behind Kvyat, coming around the hairpin. And as we come on now towards the end of the lap, as you can see, we are... There's no other word for it. Still behind Kvyat. On to the end of lap 4 then, and as you can see, we're going wide, and we're still behind Kvyat. It's an absolute shithouse, and Bottas is out of the race! Oh my word, that is absolute kick in the arse for Mercedes, but it doesn't matter, I couldn't give a fuck. Later on in the lap though, and quite frankly, that's track limit.
We don't need to talk about track limits, look, listen.
We're not going to be stuck behind him much longer though, as we go for the capitalist dive down the inside. Excellent stuff. Squeeze him out there. We are not equals. I am better. P14. And we're chasing after Gasly. However, the undercut is going to come out again. I'm going to pit on this lap onto the medium tyres and get a hecking undercut on everyone else. Here we go. Great work from the McLaren boys as usual. I can't speak English. That voice break was absolutely horrendous. Queen trying to saw my legs off aside. There are cars in the pit lane, and there are a couple of them. Roman Grosjean, one of them, who we were miles behind before the pit stop, so we're going to go round the outside of him. Excellent stuff. We are still behind Hulkenberg, which is a bit of a worry. However, I'm sure that we can hopefully rectify that issue very soon, as I believe we do have the pace. So coming onto the final chicane of the lap, onto the final corner on lap number 7, coming onto lap 8, we do have DRS. We fling that ERS into overtake mode. Personal best lap of the race. Cars coming out of the pits. Hulkenberg is quaking in his boots. The wiener has been sent back to the butchers. And Perez round the outside. That is excellent stuff. We've done an absolute job there. And that is P12. Fantastic stuff. The undercut of dreams and the opportunism to go round the outside of Perez was fantastic. And now it's time to catch Magnussen and Ricciardo. On to the end of the lap then, and as you can see up ahead, they've absolutely f***ed off. We do set a personal best lap of the race, but we're nowhere near currently. We are now P9, which is excellent. However, Norris is doing a job. He's in P5 currently, ahead of one of the Red Bulls, which is excellent. However, with Ricciardo and Magnussen fighting ahead like they are now, we should be able to catch them before the end of the race and dispose of them quickly. So we never give up. Let's go! Lap 10 then, and as you can see, we're no closer. It's not been a great start, really. However, we do have to be wary of Perez still, even though we do have DRS, because he is very quick in a straight line. So, hopefully, the two ahead keep fighting, and we do get closer and gain that slipstream. And as we come on to the end of lap 10, I'm pleasantly surprised to announce that we did actually keep within a good distance of them, and now we are going to fling the ERS up into overtake and try and mince Ricciardo like a mincer. Very creative, I know. We catch up a lot on the straight, however, it's not going to happen. We do actually think about going around the outside of Ricciardo briefly, however, I thought that gap was always going to close. It's not to be, still P9, but we will get them soon. End of lap 11, and we are in good stead. We have DRS at our disposal and a lot of ERS, and we, Bye then. But on the end of that lap, as you can see, we are still hot on their heels, and that is exactly what we need. And coming through the chicane, it's generally quite a weak part for me. However, an early turn in, avoiding that sausage curb, and then just muller that curb and try not to get that curb on the outside. We do go, ooh, a bit wide. That is not very good indeed. However, we are well within DRS range, and we are in slipstream range. Ricciardo going for the move on Magnussen. Can we do anything about it? We brake really late, and just like we did on Perez, round the outside of Danish boy. That is fantastic stuff. One could call it beautiful. Absolutely great stuff. And now it is time to catch Aussie boy himself. Ricciardo hasn't done a great job at all of trying to get away from us, as you can see. On to the end of lap number 13. Unlucky for some, however for us, just like career mode, we have turned up the luck factor to 7 million with a Tokyo drift through the last corner. It's not even going to be a contest. DRS, big slipstream, and that is P7. Excellent stuff, and now we can take it nice and easy. This is what occurred for the rest of the race. It was just about going fast, but being sensible with our driving as well, not taking too many risks or going too quick that we end up spinning the car. Norris was about 7 light years up the road as well, so I didn't stand a chance of catching him. Hamilton once again wins one of these last to first challenge race things. I might do a championship standings of these at some point because I think it could be quite spicy. However, it is a valiant effort from us. From last on the grid at the beginning of the race, it didn't look like we had too much in the tank. However, just like the Chile would be proud of, we turned up the heat after the pit stop, and it is a fantastic race. It is P7.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
Miracles do happen, mate.
Once again, Hamilton wins, but who gives a shit? The main thing is that we finished P7 in the end. Fantastic stuff. I do believe we could have gone faster in terms of lap time. However, nonetheless, lap times don't tell the whole story because we made some scintillating moves, quite frankly, and showed that we can fight. Norris with a great effort as well, P6. Just a great day all round, and hopefully this is momentum we can continue into the next one, which I'm fearing for my absolute life, is the Monaco Grand Prix. Thank you all very much for watching this, once again, last to first attempt. However, I do believe the car we're in had a slight contributing factor to the fact that we didn't get anywhere near the podium. But it doesn't matter. No excuses. We never give up. We will do better next time. I keep saying that, but we will. I promise. If you did enjoy, then slap like, smash subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because that way you will not miss a single one of my uploads, and I would be very grateful if you could do all of that. I also have various social medias that you should absolutely follow and check out. They are my Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and Discord server. Links are all in the description. Do give them a follow / join them. It will be very, very good fun. Until the next video, whatever that video may be, once again, thank you all ever so much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you very soon.